Welcome back to CUTV News Center. I'm Allison Steinheiser with sports. The California University women's basketball team is heading into its last week of regular season play, looking to build momentum for a long playoff run. On Wednesday night, they traveled to the Rock to take on rival Slippery Rock. The women are looking to continue their winning ways heading into the playoffs. Here, Brooke Williams takes a pass to the top of the key, takes a shot from the foul line and drains it for a 6-0 lead for Cal. Slippery Rock's trying to keep it close early with a 3-ball to cut the lead to 7. Here, Williams takes a nice pass from Andrews and banks it off the glass for 2 more points for her. Andrews, this time shooting, gets the 3-ball to go for a 12-point lead for Cal. Here, Malo hits the shot for 2 more for Slippery Rock. Off an inbounds play, Marshall gets the ball and is able to drain a long 3-pointer to cut the lead to 2 at the half. Here, Presto with a magical shot ties it up at 36. And Johns inside is able to fight off the defenders, bank it off the glass to tie the game again. Michaels along the foul line, banks it in off the glass to end an 8-0 run. Here, Malo again gets the pass, is able to take the shot from the elbow and drain it. And this time off the steal, she's able to go down and with the finger roll, put it in off the glass. But in the end, Cal is just too much as Andrews makes this 3-point shot to put Cal up by 7. They go on to win 75-63. Williams had 27 points and 8 rebounds, and Smith added 21 points and 13 rebounds. While the women's team is looking forward to a long playoff run, the men's basketball team is trying to claw their way into a playoff position. They would have to take out the Rock of Slippery Rock if they hope to keep their playoff dreams alive. The men's team trying to sneak into the playoffs. Williams takes the pass down low, is able to bank it off the glass and go up 4-2 for Cal. But Spring, keeping it close, puts it in for a 4-point Cal lead. But Young comes back with a 3-pointer to put Cal up by 6. Here, Kelly hits the 3-ball for Slippery Rock to cut the deficit in half. Williams again from the elbow is able to take the shot to put Cal up 27-15, and Nixon with the nice spin move in the paint is able to bank it off the glass to put Cal up 31-22. Another 3-ball by Slippery Rock. This time Douglas cuts the deficit 31-25, and a nice hook shot by Brown adds 2 more points for Slippery Rock. Here, Moore is able to back off the defender and bank it off the glass for a 12-point Cal lead. And Williams, with the steal, is able to go down the court and slam it home to give Cal a 9-point lead. Springs, again, is able to get the offensive rebound and put it back. But in the end, Cal is just too much as Baronato sinks this 3-ball to give Cal a 13-point lead. They would go on to win the game 75-63. Kelsey Williams had 14 points and 7 rebounds, and Tipton added 13 points. With the win, California men's basketball team is still in the hunt for playoffs. However, they may need the help of tiebreakers to reach the postseason. Our own Alix Kunkle crunched the numbers for us and is at the sports desk to tell us the results.
Thanks, Allison. Well, with California's victory over the Rock Wednesday evening, the Vulcans remained in the hunt for one of 2 remaining berths in the PSAC tournament. However, with Gannon defeating Mercyhurst on the same night 71-59, it left a precarious situation in the West, which could leave 3 teams, perhaps, with 7-7 overall records. In the PSAC, there are 5 steps to breaking a tie at the end of the season. The first is head-to-head record between each team. If that can't decide anything, the tiebreaker will then fall to the team's records against other teams above them in the division. If that does not break the tie, the third is the team's record against Division II opponents who have at least a 500 record. And the fourth is teams' records against opponents below 500. And if none of those will solve the problem, a coin is tossed to break the tie. Now let's take a look at what would happen if California were to beat the Lakers and if Gannon defeats Lock Haven on Saturday. Gannon would clinch a spot with an 8-6 record, and Cal and Mercyhurst would both be 7-7. However, the Vulcans would earn the 4th seed as it would come down to the 4th tiebreaker. California has 12 wins against Division II opponents with a below 500 record, while Mercyhurst has just 7. However, if California defeats Mercyhurst but Gannon loses to Lock Haven, it would create even more chaos in the West. In this scenario, all 3 teams would be 7-7. California would not only make the playoffs, but they would earn the 3rd seed. As California holds the tiebreaker over Gannon as well, the Vulcans have 7 wins against above 500 teams, while Gannon has just 6. The Vulcans would then play Clarion on Tuesday instead of IUP. If the Vulcans, however, lose on Saturday, they would be eliminated no matter what. The Vulcans take on the Lakers on Saturday at 3 p.m., while the Golden Knights take on Lock Haven at 5:30. Stay tuned right here to CUTV for the latest updates on the Vulcans' playoff scenarios. From the CUTV Sports Desk, I'm Alix Kunkle. Back to you, Allison.
The U.S. so far leads, but with 28 medals. Germany's in second with 24. Norway has 18. Canada has 15. And Russia rounds out the top 5 with 13 medals. So, as we've seen, along with the Olympics, the Steelers are also making the news. Casey Hampton was signed to a 3-year extension, and Jeff Reed was also franchised. He got the franchise tag today on Wednesday.
He got that tag just hours before free agency would have kicked in. Free agency would have gone in at 4 on Thursday, and he was re-signed again Thursday morning. So those are 2 good guys to have back for us.
Yeah, it's really good to see them back in Pittsburgh for the Steelers.
Alrighty, Allison, thank you very much. And that will do it this week for us here on CUTV News Center.
We'll see you next Thursday.